Fala galera, estamos começando mais um episódio da série Values of Eternity 2, Deadfire. Vamos lá. Na verdade, eu acho que eu vou dar uma fazer missão em outros locais, né? Destravar um pouco mais o mapa aí.
You crack the spine of the old book, revealing blackened pages of dense, illegible text. The words recede into the shadows the longer you focus on them. Suddenly, the page widens to eclipse the world around you. A dark void stretches out on all sides, the air full of choking fumes that carry dying embers and curling flakes of ash. Something stirs. An old woman steps forward, leering down at you from on high. Her smile is toothy and cruel. Her cheeks warp around it like milk.
I'm so glad that my messenger tracked you down. These days it's impossible to find good help. Watcher, before you draw your weapon, know that these proceedings are under a banner of peace. If this was a trap, it would have already closed around you. While Barath whispers in one ear and Aethys shouts in the other, I thought you could use a more seasoned perspective to drown out the noise. Insolence will not help you here, child. Don't you find it unusual how open and accessible my siblings have made themselves? After millennia of subdued whispers, and isn't it strange how we never bicker unless a mortal is watching? If we still possessed our glorious titans, my siblings and I would have put an end to Aethys and his rampage by now. While we are powerless to stop him, some of my kin wish to observe how mortals respond to this threat. They think it will shine a light on the value of our patronage. Have we raised you well enough to be self-sufficient? Or must we return to Eora and impose some corrective measures? A cross-section of society has converged on the Deadfire. Some of my kin are of an opinion that we are meant to judge mortals on the while the rest of us have already made up our minds on the matter. Judge for yourself. But I think you'll find my intentions are more straight. When we ascended to godhood, we did so to provide for a savage people. Our goal was to craft a society whose values, perhaps even a society that had no need of us. A naive fallacy, but one that how you and your allies counter this threat will demonstrate whether you are competent enough to guide your own destinies. The soft-hearted among us are counting on you to win this existential wager. No doubt, Aethys shares their sympathies. So now you know the truth. I assume you have questions. The wheel is our shared responsibility, and each of us serves it in our own fashion. I am the axle upon Aethys keeps the wheel in motion. He was our promise to mortals that time and labor would yield a deserving reward on the next turning of the cycle. At the height of our power, we recognized the potential of the soul. We knew that it could be bound, split apart, diverted like a river, and hammered together. Hammering was trivial. Those of us who agreed with the Apotheosis Project, and many who did not, submitted to a violent and horrible erasure of our individuality. After the dust settled, we adopted the forms of beings from Eora's most prevalent myths. There were other faiths and legends, but we labored to strike their names. Much of reincarnation's mechanism exists in the idea space of the beyond. You wouldn't find a wall of cogs and levers unless we conjured one to illustrate a point. The wheel has but one material component in all of Eora. Something we built to channel essence through luminous Adra and into the beyond. Before we intervened, the flow of essence was directionless, unpredictable. We succeeded in widening the gap, diverting it, giving it an efficient path to follow. Before we took control of the wheel, reincarnation was error-prone, lacking forward momentum. Hollowborn were fairly common, and control gave us the power to strengthen the souls of intelligent kith over generations. We made you wiser, stronger, more like. Every turning of the cycle demonstrated the righteousness of my belief. Nature begets chaos, and discipline begets perfection. Speak, Watcher. It isn't every day that I open myself to these communions, so spend your breath wisely. Nothing you've done has tarnished it utterly beyond repair. You may congratulate yourself on that much, at least. Prove it or disprove it, yes. I never agreed to this arrangement, but if your example demonstrates mortal ineptitude, as I trust it will, an assertive minority of gods believe that your choices will prove the value of their wild optimism. As if then there are those of us who know better, who are not so. Kith are vulnerable, unless they submit to the destiny we chart for them. Thinking otherwise can only breed dissent, whether knowingly or unintentionally. You seem to find yourself on the vanguard of Some would react poorly if I stripped mortals of their freedom without giving them a chance to plead their case. You have the honor of standing before I return to Eora and assume my position as your deserving tyrant. You have this opportunity to prove me wrong, to demonstrate whether or not mortals are responsible. You speak as if you mortals have precious little time to decide for themselves. Will they stand together as one? I have every confidence that you will disappoint us. Once my position is upheld, the undecided among the gods will. It was an ambitious plan, our utopia. Perhaps too ambitious. We ascended to power, responding to a need inadequate. Assuming these roles gave us the authority to mold Eora over time, to influence you and lay the groundwork for us. On the outset of the plan, some believed that mortals would outgrow us, as if that was a favorable outcome. Aethys was one of those who supported mortals, while I have always been their most vocal critic. A valid, self-defeating question, and one which I posed often. We assumed that they, whoever they were, would reveal themselves to us. Rational government would rule in our stead, leaving churches vacant. Thanks to Aethys, we're pulling the dough from the oven before it's had a chance to fully rise. You unfortunate bastards never had the chance to prove me wrong. Opposition can take many forms. If a church embraces and weaponizes my doctrine, that is very different from... Aethys is not known for subtlety. Twice now, he has contaminated the purity of our experiment, and done so with extravagant displays that his approach was sophisticated, indirect. I owe you no... Besides, I am the counterpoint to the soft-hearted. It makes no difference if mortals pass some arbitrary test. Regardless of my feelings, the timing of this crisis forces us to accelerate our schedule. Final judgment comes sooner than any of us would prefer. If our pantheon found that mortals had cultivated a perfect, lawful system to maturity, I would not voice a word in protest. Mortals need us. I know this as well as I know myself. Even a lawful and responsible society would be poised to collapse. Any satisfaction that my siblings derived from their little experiment would be short-lived. And it would fall to me to clean up. Freedom is an unachievable illusion, heralded by the soft of heart. Only those who can find satisfaction in captivity are truly free. Make no mistake, Watcher. In this, I cannot be proven wrong. You mean gods crafting a godless world? My siblings desire to influence mortals and steer them in a proper direction. Even if that direction led to places we could... I have no intention of being left behind. Society would unravel without its queen. You have learned much already. Only ask if you are ready for the truth. Yes, I think we will. This is not the end of our discussion. You know how to find your way back to this place.
Wotica nods stiffly. You feel her presence drift as a breeze, rustling as it goes.
Tá certo, mãe. Tá certo. Obrigado.
What can I do? Tell me.
Happy to oblige. Lavaru, be on seek.
Oxi.
Ahoy. Sirmas me too, man.
Yeah? I'm on it. Yes? Tell me.
What can I do you for? Lavaru, be on seek.
What for, Cap?
Hmm? Hmm? Yeah, that hit true. Tell me. Lavaru beyond seek.
Lavaru, be on seek.
Yeah?
Aye. Consider it right fucked.
Aye? Lavaru beyond seek.
What can I do you for?
How nice. Isn't that lovely?
Not a bad bit of tackle, Cap.
Happy to oblige.
Hmm? Take this! That's for my friends. I'd be glad to.
How may I help?
Lava beyond seek.
Yeah? Lava beyond seek.
Yeah?
What for, Cap? See you must meet doom.
Hey.
Lava.
This is futile!
Ho! Lavaru, be on seek!
What for, Cap? Damn it, blast!
What can I do?
Yeah. Stand together.
Yes?
Lava beyond seek.
Yeah? Lavaru, be on
Yeah?
seek!
What for, Cap? I'll be cleaving it to the brisket.
That's not very helpful.
Lava beyond seek.
What can I do you for? Lavaru, be on
Here.
seek!
As you wish. That's for my friends.
Hmm?
What for, Cap?
I'm here.
Take this.
Tell me.
Lava beyond seek.
What can I do you for? Lavaru, be on seek!
Hey.
Boy. See you, mas me too, man.
Hey. Not exactly my area of expertise.
Porra, Lot.
Not exactly my area of expertise.
Arctic worth and rough.
Yeah? Lavaru beyond seek.
Aye. Only takes a finger to blow her away.
This is futile!
Lava beyond seek.
Lavaru beyond seek.
Take this.
Hey.
Captain. Fare thee well, cog swabber.
I'm here.
Yes.
Oh?
Lava beyond
Happy to oblige. Lavaru beyond seek.
Come on.
Ahoy. Watch me work.
That's not very helpful.
I'm here. Yes, certainly. Happily. Hmm? That hit true. Indeed. Interesting. I'm here.
How may I help?
Lava beyond seek.
What can I do you for? Love will be on seek. Smart, don't it?
Ahoy. See me too.
Yeah?
Stay behind me.
Yes?
Take this.
I'm here.
Lava beyond seek.
Happy to oblige. Love will be on seek. I think that's beyond me.
What for, Cap? Consider it right fucked.
Hmm?
Yes?
Tell me.
Lava room beyond
What can I do you for? Lava root beyond seek.
Hey.
What for, Cap? Well, I've been slicing her stem to stern.
I'm here. Look there.
Looks like trouble.
I'm here.
Keep it down.
Absolutely. What can I do? Very well. That hit true. Yeah.
Tell me.
Lavaru beyond seek.
Happy to oblige.
Yeah?
Curses! Ahoy! Siamas me too.
Happy to oblige. Lavaru beyond seek.
Yeah? Tell me.
Move!
Lavaru beyond seek.
I'm here.
What for, Cap? Only takes a finger to blow her away.
I'm here.
Take this.
I'm here.
Worth and rough.
Yeah. Lavaru
Captain.
beyond seek.
Siamas me too.
Yeah?
Missed.
Nuh-uh, didn't work.
Worth and rough.
What can I do you for? Mo Ixie honor.
I'm here.
Yeah.
That's for my friends.
Captain. Watch me work.
What do you need? What do you need?
Hey, I got it.
Beleza, galera. Vamos ficando por aqui com esse episódio. Se gostou, deixa um like, compartilha aí. Valeu!